Hi guys, Martin88 here and welcome back to another FIFA 22 video and welcome back to another tactics video on the channel. That's right, and for those of you that aren't aware, for the last, I don't know, maybe for the last month, I've been playing with like non-meta formations in Foot Champs just to be a bit more light-hearted and have a little bit more fun. And this week, I went back to my old tried and trusted 4-3-3 from like FIFA 17 days. 4-3-3 is a formation that I always used to use before, I don't know, I got a little bit better or took it a little bit more seriously, and I always enjoyed it, so I thought, why not? Let's just try it for a weekend. So again, I don't want this to get twisted, guys. I'm just showing you the tactics that I've used, just a bit of fun. You know, this isn't saying, oh, this is the tactic that you've got to use, etc, etc. But if you're interested in using something different, this isn't going to kill you. Like, it worked quite nicely, so feel free to have a look and take them on board. So let's get into it and have a look at exactly how it lined up and how it played, because it's a formation that I was really quite used to back in the day, so I fell back into it really quite quickly. So that's how I lined up. So it's just the traditional 4-3-3. So you can see the back four there, really solid. Then Odegaard left CM, Renato in the middle, Fabinho right CM, Sterling, Eusebio and Jota. So let me show you the tactics and the player instructions. So, I've got to be honest, the actual tactics don't seem to be changing that much from formation to formation, but it's the instructions that are making a big difference. So, defensive style balance, defensive width 45, normal type stuff, depth 50 because we've got a good defense. I'm not worried about sprinting back. Build-up play balanced. I do like fast build-up play, but it just leaves you too exposed defensively is the truth. And if you have direct passing on, that gives you enough of like an oomph going forward for a fast attack is the truth of it, in my eyes anyway. Attacking width 50, players in the box 6. I always go and think, who are my attacking players? Well, in this scenario, there's a left wing, a striker and a right wing, and then the 3 central midfielders, so I put it on 6. 2 for corners, 2 for free kicks. Now, the player instructions is where it gets a little bit more interesting. Okay, so back four, as per usual, is always going to be on stay back while attacking. But as I always say, that doesn't mean that the fullbacks aren't getting involved in the attack, because they really are. They very much are. I love getting the fullbacks involved because it always creates like an overload, or it's not a player that the opposition are expecting to get into the attack, especially if you've got good fullbacks like Cancelo and like Hakimi. You can get the ball with them and run with it yourself, or you might have the ball with Fabinho and trigger a run for Hakimi, and vice versa, Odegaard, and trigger the run for Cancelo, and it just allows them to join into the attack. So we have them on stay back while attacking, just so they don't randomly run off, but you as the individual will get them involved into the attack. Okay, hope that makes sense. Right, the midfield 3. The middle one I have is the anchor, which in this case is Renato Sanchez. Could have done Fabinho, to be fair, but Fabinho has a little bit more stats in terms of like attacking play, and Sanchez's stats are better defensively. So, you know, if you've got a Vieira, a Kante, a Fofana, something like that would be ideal for this position. A little bit of an anchor, and as you can see, it's cover centre as well. Because I'd say probably the biggest downfall of this formation is that the midfield 3 is too flat. Okay, so if it gets pierced, like, it's gone, you know. Whereas I think why people like maybe like a 4-2-3-1 or just any other, or a 4-1-2-1-2, is there's layers to it, you know. You go past 4-1-2-1-2, they go past the camp, they've still got the 2 CMs. Go past the CMs, you've still got the CDM. Whereas with 4-3-3, go past the central midfielders, there's nothing. So that is why I like to have the middle one on stay back while attacking. The outside ones are on get forward and still cover centre to try and keep it really compact in the middle, but they will really get involved with the attack. So balls up to Eusebio, and he will be able to lay them off into the channels between the fullbacks and the centre backs for Odegaard and Fabinho to run onto. Creates a nice overload situation. On the wing, I have the wingers on stay forward because I still like to have that presence up top. When I win it, I like to attack quickly, so I like to keep them upfield. Plus, we've got the 4 defenders and the 3 central midfielders, so we've got 7 players defending. I don't want to be boring. I don't want any more than that. So I have them on stay forward, but also have them on get into the box for crosses, which means that they will just get into the box more. It doesn't just mean if it's being crossed. It means if Sterling has the ball on the opposite side of the pitch, Jota will come in a little bit and actually come into the box and create an option, which is what you want. You don't want them just stuck out on the wing. So again, same for Sterling as well. And then up top, I actually have getting behind this time for the central striker, because where we have Fabinho and Odegaard on get forward, they will almost play like cams. They almost play like an inside ram and an inside lamb. So I'm quite happy for Eusebio to bomb on and create an option to get in behind. So yeah, there we go, guys. That was my 4-3-3 tactics and player instructions that I used this weekend. Really quite enjoyed it. Like I said, it was taking me back to like my FIFA 17 days, and just having some fun at the moment using formations that aren't meta, to be quite honest, because FIFA is about having fun, and that is making me enjoy it a little bit more. So, guys, like I said, that is it for the tactics today. But just to let you know that we have got, next video is going to be my top 5 formations on FIFA 22 at the moment. We did one, I don't know, maybe 5 months ago, but the situation changes so much, the spectrum, and these are going to be more meta formations. So we're just going to go through each one and discuss the pros and cons of them, and yeah, just give you guys some more options coming up to a team of the season. And then come team of the season, we will have some in-depth tactic videos on all of them meta formations. So yeah, lots to look forward to. As ever, get into the comments, let me know if you think the tactics look decent, if they look rubbish, if you want to give them a go, or just tell me what formation and tactics that you're using at the moment. Whatever it might be, get into the comments section and let's get involved. So that is where I'm going to leave it. I've spoken enough. Please drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're past 2,500 subscribers now, which is terrific. And I will see you guys in the next video. I'll see you later, guys. Bye-bye.